Alright, so we're going to start filleting our northern flounder here. And what we typically do is go right down the backbone, and then we'll come around and we'll get all the head meat. So our first marks, I typically do right down the center here. And I'll make my score down the backbone into the tail. Then this is the head side and this is the belly side. So I'm going to start on the bottom side, and I'm just going to start separating the meat from the bone and just go slowly down the backbone until you take all the meat off the bone. It's as simple as that. And I'm using a Bubba blade today.
Hashtag non-sponsor.
Yeah, non-sponsor.
If you want to, though.
But you can use any blade you want as long as it's sharp. It has to be sharp as hell, or you're not going to get the good things here. Now I just sort of cut into the tummy a little, because this is so sharp.
Gallbladder.
But it's not going to matter. So there's one fillet. Now we're going to flip her around. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go right down the backbone, and you could hear it as we go down. And we're just going to separate the meat from the bones.
Cat and dog are waiting for
So
bits.
they are. Now this is the head side, and the head side has a lot of extra meat. So I like to take my knife and just keep on going until I can't go anymore. And now I've hit the edge where the meat ends. And it'll make a small little cut right there and come around, and boom, there's another fillet. So we'll flip her over and we're going to do the same thing. Right down the middle line, you'll see a mark. Now we're going to cut right down that backbone. First we're just going to score it. Don't try to cut all the way through. You just want to score it, and you want to just break that skin up. Now I got a little sloppy at the end because it is slippery. Now we're going to take our knife and just go right down the backbone, just like this, and separate all the meat from the bone. Now we're going to remember there's a lung side. This is the lung side. This is the head side. So with the head side, I'm actually going to flip her around so I could flip her around like this so I can work the head meat.
That's the way you had it.
It might have been the way I had it.
It was.
And I'm just going to keep working my way back. Long, slow strokes until you can't go back anymore. And I've reached the top of his head. So I'm going to make a little cut like that. Make some small little cuts here. This is nothing but skin. There's nothing left there. And we have one more beautiful fillet of flounder. Now our final cut is going to go across the bottom until we hit the stomach area. So let's flip her around, and we're going to tilt our blade down, and we're going to scrape the backbone and just make a nice smooth fillet of winter flounder. Now we're almost at the stomach here, and once I hit the stomach, you have to go up over the lungs, because it's nothing but rib cage. And as you make small little cuts here, so you're getting right into stomach area, and boom, we have one more beautiful cut. Now we're going to clean this cutting board up a little bit, and we're going to come back and clean these fillets up. So we'll see you in just a minute. Hey, welcome back. Right now we're going to clean up the fillets that we just cut a minute ago. So let's go down to it. Before I start, I'm just going to take a couple real quick strikes down our knife sharpener, because you want a really sharp knife for this part. Now, we have 4 beautiful fillets here, and we're just going to clean them up. So, we take our knife, and we go right down the backbone here. Or and keep our knife flat.
Tail side.
Tail side, there we go. And we're just gonna separate the skin from the bone, or from the meat itself. Now, I missed there, and that happens from time to time, and it's not a big deal. You just start again, flip her over, and you keep on going. And if you have a sharp knife, you can do this no problem. So boom. We have one really beautiful fillet right there. We'll throw it in our finish section. We're gonna go right on to the next one. Now this one, you can tell when you have a really sharp knife is when you cut the tail right down the center, but that gives you a really good place to hold on to. So we're gonna do the same thing as before, and we're just gonna start real slow and separate the skin meat from the fillet itself. And that is peeling right back, no problem at all. Nice sharp knife, and it separates, and you have two beautiful fillets. Now that was the bottom side of the fish. Let's do the top side. The top side is all dark, the bottom is all white. So, same thing again, I'm holding on to the tail. There's a really nice fillet here, and separate, just like this, the skin from the meat. And if your knife is sharp, you have no problem at all doing this.
The flexibility of the Bubba knife helps too.
Yeah, the Bubba blade is a
Or
very,
Bubba blade,
very
sorry.
nice knife. So there's 3 fillets, all beautiful. Didn't miss anything there, there's nothing left. Now these skins here are not gonna go to waste. We're gonna put right them into our lobster pots, and we're gonna use that for bait. Same thing here, we're just gonna slowly peel the meat off the skin. I don't know if you heard that meow, but we have a cat and a dog who are licking their chops. Look at that beautiful white meat. 4 beautiful fillets. And this will not be wasted. So there's our final product. We're gonna cook that up, and we're gonna see what tastes better.